War and Peace, the title alone carries the weight of history, the thunder of cannons and the hushed whispers of love amidst chaos. It's a narrative that transcends time. Tolstoy's masterpiece isn't just a book, it's a world unto itself, a universe where the grand and the intimate coexist. A sprawling epic that captures the sweep of nations colliding and the intimate moments that define individual lives. It's a tale of contrast. We're talking about Napoleonic Europe, a time when empires rose and fell on the point of a bayonet. The stakes were monumental, where emperors and generals moved armies like chess pieces, and millions of lives hung in the balance. The battlefield was a chessboard of human destiny. Tolstoy throws us headfirst into this world, a whirlwind of grand balls and bloody battlefields where the elegance of the ballroom whispered romances and the deafening roar of artillery. The juxtaposition is striking, but within this maelstrom we find something deeply human. Amidst the chaos, the stories of Pierre, Natasha, and Prince Andrei, their personal struggles and triumphs, their lives intertwined with the fate of Russia itself. The architecture of their lives, their loves, losses, and moments of grace under fire, these are the threads that weave the fabric of this epic, are what make this epic truly resonate across the centuries. It's a story that speaks to the human condition, so buckle up, because we're about to embark on a journey through time and emotion, through one of the greatest war stories ever told. A tale that is as much about the heart as it is about history. This is War and Peace, an unforgettable experience, a literary colossus that stands the test of time. Meet Pierre Bezukhov, an awkward idealist, burdened by illegitimacy and searching for purpose in a world of wealth and privilege. Pierre's journey is one of self-discovery, as he navigates the complexities of his inheritance and the expectations placed upon him by society. His heart is full of questions and his mind is restless, always seeking deeper meaning in a world that often seems shallow and superficial. He's a man grappling with big questions, trying to find his place in a society on the brink of upheaval. Pierre's struggles are not just personal, but also philosophical, as he contemplates the nature of happiness, the purpose of life, and the role of fate in shaping our destinies. His quest for truth and authenticity makes him a poignant figure in this grand narrative. Then there's Natasha Rostova, a young woman overflowing with life, radiating charm, and navigating the complexities of love and societal expectations in a world at war. Natasha's story is one of passion and resilience as she faces the trials of love, the pressures of her family, and the chaos of a nation in turmoil. Her youthful exuberance and emotional depth make her a captivating character. Her spirit, her passions, they leap off the page. Natasha's journey is a testament to the power of the human spirit as she learns to balance her desires with her duties and her dreams with her realities. Her character embodies the vibrancy and complexity of life itself. And we have Prince Andrei Bolkonsky, a brilliant but disillusioned soldier yearning for glory on the battlefield, yet haunted by the emptiness of his ambitions. Andrei's story is one of inner conflict as he grapples with the disillusionment of war and the hollowness of his achievements. His search for meaning and fulfillment is a poignant reflection of the human condition. He represents a certain disillusionment felt amongst the Russian nobility as Napoleon's star continues to rise. Andrei's experiences on the battlefield and in the halls of power reveal the complexities of honor, duty, and ambition. His character serves as a mirror to the societal changes and challenges of his time. These three souls, so different, so compelling, will become our guides through the labyrinth of war and peace. Their intertwined fates and diverse perspectives offer a rich tapestry of human experience, reflecting the broader historical and cultural shifts of their era. Their personal journeys, their triumphs and tragedies will mirror the larger drama engulfing Russia itself. Through their eyes we will witness the profound transformations of a nation, the enduring power of love and friendship, and the relentless pursuit of meaning in a world fraught with uncertainty and change. The year is 1805, a pivotal moment in history. Napoleon Bonaparte, the Corsican upstart turned Emperor of France, has risen to unprecedented power. His influence casts a long, ominous shadow across the entirety of Europe, altering its very landscape. His armies, the Grande Armée, are undefeated, a seemingly unstoppable force that marches with precision and purpose. Their reputation precedes them, striking fear into the hearts of empires and common folk alike. Russia, under Tsar Alexander I, finds itself drawn into the vortex of this conflict. Unable to remain neutral, old alliances crumble under the weight of war, while new ones are forged in the fires of battle, each more fragile than the last. The stakes couldn't be higher, as leaders gamble with the lives of their people and the future of their nations. This isn't just about territory. It's about the survival of nations, the preservation of cultures, and the future of Europe itself. The very soul of Europe hangs in the balance, teetering on the edge of a knife. Tolstoy masterfully captures the tension and drama of this era in his epic novel War and Peace. The salons of the Russian aristocracy buzz with news from the front, filled with whispers of battles won and lost and the growing fear of Napoleon's seemingly invincible legions, whose movements are tracked with bated breath. The very air crackles with anticipation and dread. War is coming and it will change everything. And for Pierre, Natasha and Prince Andrei, the central characters in Tolstoy's narrative, their lives, their loves, their very destinies are about to be irrevocably changed by the tides of history. As dawn breaks over the battlefields of Europe, the world holds its breath, waiting to see what the future holds. History is being written not just in books, but in the hearts and minds of those who live through these tumultuous times. Napoleon's shadow looms large, a testament to the power and peril of ambition. The Battle of Austerlitz, a name synonymous with Napoleonic genius, but for the Russians and their allies, a crushing defeat. Tolstoy paints a vivid, terrifying portrait of this clash of titans. Prince Andrei, eager to prove himself, charges into the thick of the fighting, seeking glory amidst the carnage. But the reality of war is far more brutal, far more chaotic than anything he could have imagined. Amidst the smoke, the screams of the wounded, and the deafening roar of cannon fire, Prince Andrei's dreams of glory crumble. He's forced to confront the cold, hard reality of war's terrible toll. Section 5. Pierre's Odyssey, from salon to battlefield. Pierre, caught in his own internal struggles, inherits a vast fortune and is thrust into a world of social intrigue and responsibility. He marries Natasha's cousin, Helene, a beautiful but ultimately shallow woman. His idealism is tested, his naivete shattered against the realities of wealth and power. But Pierre's journey takes him beyond the glittering ballrooms of St. Petersburg. Seeking purpose, seeking understanding, he travels to the front lines, witnessing firsthand the horrors of war at the Battle of Borodino. This experience, this baptism by fire, will forever change Pierre. He sees the best and worst of humanity on that blood-soaked field. He begins to understand the true meaning of sacrifice, of love, and the enduring spirit of the Russian people. Section 6. Natasha, Love, Loss and Redemption. Natasha, full of life and youthful passion, falls deeply in love with Prince Andrei. But their path to happiness is fraught with obstacles, their love tested by time, distance, and the ever-present spectre of war. Through Natasha, Tolstoy explores the complexities of the human heart, her capacity for love, her impulsiveness, her moments of both great joy and devastating sorrow make her one of the most memorable characters in literature. We watch as she navigates the social whirl of Russian high society, her every move scrutinized. We feel her pain as she endures personal tragedy and heartbreak, and through it all her spirit, though tested, never truly breaks. Section 7. Prince Andrei, searching for meaning in war. Prince Andrei, disillusioned after Austerlitz, returns home a changed man. He seeks solace in family and estate management, trying to find meaning in a life seemingly stripped of purpose. The war, however, has left its mark on him, a wound that runs deeper than any blade could inflict. The invasion of Russia by Napoleon's forces in 1812 reignites the fires within him. He rejoins the army, driven by a sense of duty, a need to defend his homeland from the encroaching enemy. In a cruel twist of fate, Prince Andrei is mortally wounded at Borodino, the very battle where Pierre has his own epiphany. As he lays dying, he finds a measure of peace, a sense of forgiveness, and a deeper understanding of the futility of war's grand ambitions. Section 8. Borodino. A nation clashes with an emperor, Borodino. The very name evokes images of unimaginable carnage, a clash of wills that would decide the fate of nations. Tolstoy pulls no punches in his depiction of this epic battle. We're right there in the thick of it, the deafening roar of cannons, the cries of the wounded, the stench of gunpowder and blood filling the air. The earth trembles under the weight of hundreds of thousands of men locked in a desperate struggle. Through the eyes of Pierre, caught up in the chaos, we witness the raw terror and the strange beauty of men pushed to the very limits of endurance. We see acts of incredible bravery, senseless cruelty, and the ever-present spectre of death hovering over the battlefield. Section 9. The burning of Moscow, a Pyrrhic victory. Napoleon takes Moscow, but it's a hollow victory. The city, abandoned by its inhabitants, lies in ruins, set ablaze in an act of defiance by the Russians themselves. The French emperor, his supply lines stretched thin, his army ravaged by attrition, and the approaching Russian winter, is forced to retreat. This isn't the glorious conquest Napoleon envisioned. It's a turning point in the war, the beginning of the end for his grand ambitions in the east. Tolstoy captures the desperation of the French retreat, the harshness of the Russian winter claiming more lives than any battle. For the Russians, the burning of Moscow becomes a symbol of their resilience, their willingness to sacrifice everything to defend their homeland. It's a testament to the spirit of the Russian people, a spirit that Napoleon severely underestimated.